एक देश में दो विधान, दो प्रधान, दो निशान नहीं चलेंगे, नहीं चलेंगे।
दोस्तों, आपने प्रधानमंत्री मोदी को सुना जहां पर वो कह रहे थे एक संविधान, एक प्रधान, एक झंडा। लेकिन बात अगर नागालैंड की आए तो नागालैंड में 14 अगस्त को स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाया जाता है। पूरा भारत 15 अगस्त को स्वतंत्रता दिवस मना रहा है, लेकिन Nscn-Im जैसे कई संगठन जो हैं वो 14 अगस्त को स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाते हैं और अपना झंडा फहराते हैं। लेकिन इस पर प्रधानमंत्री मोदी और बीजेपी कुछ भी बोलने को तैयार नहीं है। Nscn सहित कई समूहों का दावा है कि वो भारत का हिस्सा नहीं है, वो भारत से पहले आजाद हुए हैं। इस कारण वो कहते हैं कि हम 14 अगस्त 1947 को आजाद हुए हैं और भारत 15 अगस्त 1947 को आजाद हुआ है। इसी कारण कई समूह जिसमें Nscn-Im जो है वो 14 अगस्त को ही जश्न मनाता है और अपना झंडा फहराता है। और इस साल भी कुछ ऐसा ही हुआ है। दरअसल देश का सबसे लंबा राजनीतिक संघर्ष नगा मुद्दा अभी भी अनसुलझा हुआ है। संघर्ष विराम पर कायम नगा विद्रोही संगठन Nscn-Im ने बृहस्पतिवार को नगा स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाया। आप क्या सोचते हैं इस मुद्दे को लेकर कि अगर जम्मू कश्मीर से 370 हटाया जा सकता है, वहां पर अलग संविधान, अलग झंडे की मांग को खारिज किया जा सकता है, तो क्यों मोदी सरकार नागालैंड में Nscn-Im को उनका झंडा फहराने की इजाजत दे रही है और 14 अगस्त को उन्हें स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाने की इजाजत दे रही है? कमेंट्स करके जरूर बताइएगा। लेकिन Nscn ने झंडा भी फहराया और बाकायदा सलामी भी ली और ड्रिल भी की, और उनकी ड्रिल देखकर एहसास हुआ कि सब कुछ भारतीय सेना से मिलता जुलता है।
I, on behalf of our Honorable Ato Kilon sir, I'll read out his speech. Ato Kilon sir, Government of the People's Republic of Nagaland. Speech of Mr. T.H. Moiba, Chief Political Negotiator and General Secretary Ato Kilon sir, National Socialist Council of Nagaland, NACN, Government of the People's Republic of Nagaland, GPRN, on the occasion of the 79 NAGA Independence Day celebration at Council Headquarters, Hebron, 14 August 2025. Countrymen, let us give glory to our Almighty God for sustaining the NAGA nation and giving us the courage to assert our political rights as a nation. The brutal truth of history is painful to us as we commemorate the 79 NAGA Independence Day on this day, 14 August 2025. We are being oppressed and suppressed by the invading nations, India and Burma, within Brigade Myanmar. Nagaland declared independence on one day ahead of India, and tomorrow India is celebrating our 79th Independence Day. This is the brutal truth of history. The painful irony is that we have to fight for the historical and political rights that have passed 79 years today. Countrymen, the indelible records of history mention how the political separation of the NAGA started in the most inhuman manner under the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru. He abhorred the very idea of NAGA people's political assertion to exist as an independent sovereign nation. To achieve his aggressive control of NAGA political movement, he blatantly introduced the Draconian Act, Armed Forces Special Power Act, ASPA, 1958, to suppress the political rights of the NAGA nation. The world condemned this draconian act, but government of India had been defiant throughout. Today and yesterday, Naga people have proved Jawaharlal Nehru wrong in crushing the Nagas' right to live as a sovereign independent nation. Let us thank God for giving us the enduring patience and strength to maintain our position as upright people in defending our sovereign identity. Countrymen, today as we commemorate the 79th anniversary of Naga Independence Day, let us recall how the ongoing Indo-Naga political talk started. This happened on account of the realization and recognition of the Indo-Naga conflict as a political conflict. The credit to this history of admitting the historical truth is the then Prime Minister of India, P.V. Narasimha Rao. It was on 12 June 1995 in Paris, France, when he told the Nscn leader, "I believe in political solution. We must solve through political talks." This statement was a turning point as Nscn leader took note of his approach as the unfolding development saw up. Eventually, ceasefire between the Nscn and Government of India was declared on July 25, 1997, to pave the way for political talk. Finally, the formal talk started on 1st August 1997, based on the following principle. 1. The talks would be unconditional. 2. That the talks would be at the highest level, that is, at the prime ministerial level. 3. That the talk would be somewhere outside India in a third country. Countrymen, I have to point out the brutal truth of Indo-Naga political talks. That has crossed 600 rounds held in a third and neutral country, in India and in Nagaland. Let us remind ourselves that the military confrontation with India and Burma, Myanmar was provoked because Nagaland
solidarity message is purely from my opinions and from my observations. His Excellency Yaruwa Nscn-Im, all ranks and file of Nscn-Im, leaders from various civil society organizations on the dais, and my dear fellow Nagas. On these auspicious occasions, on behalf of Naga Ho, I salute and pay homage to all the fallen heroes and convey my warm greeting to all the Nagas gathered here today to celebrate 79 Naga Independence Day. The Naga Ho still stand with the men who modeled the Nagas into one people. The legendary Naga freedom fighter led Angami Piso, popularly known as a Piso, under Naga National Council. The Naga leaders declared independence of the Nagas on August 14, 1947, and conducted a plebiscite on May 16, 1951, to reaffirm the sovereign status. The federal government of Nagaland fearlessly fought against the mighty Indian army, in which thousands of Nagas sacrificed their lives. The government of India tried to crush the Naga, but indomitable spirit of Nagas still survived. The government of India was compelled to forego military operations and agreed to find a negotiated political settlement with the Nagas. All these achievements were possible on the account of unity of Naga society and people. Naga House still stands unity and inclusiveness of Naga society. The government of India signed many agreements with the Naga people from time to time. However, partly due to the insincerity of the government of India and partly due to divisions within our family, all these agreements failed to bring lasting peace and instead lead to bloodshed in our society. The government of India entered a ceasefire agreement with Nscn-Im on 5th July 1997, heralding a new
Prayed that all our national workers will uphold the principle of Naga nationalism and work in unity instead of division. We are confident and optimistic that our God will set us free in His own time. As the Naga stood firm and cherished to achieve our goal, at the God's given time, no external force can destroy our nation. Hence, the Naga Mothers Association, as mothers of the nation, earnestly appeal to the leaders of the government of India to respect the rights of the Naga people and expedite the negotiation process to its final settlement at the earliest. May God, the Almighty, our living Lord, bless our nation. Thank you.
Ancestral lands. Nagas belong together. We go way back to the times before outsiders came and drew arbitrary colonial maps in our lands and imposed neo-colonial administrative borders to divide us and rule over us. Because of this colonial and neo-colonial history, some Nagas have lost their sense of who they are. So, they are misleading our people into believing that Nagas are incapable of taking care of ourselves, that Nagas cannot govern ourselves, that we don't deserve to manage our beautiful, rich lands in ways that can benefit all of our people. Now, Nagas must confront this lie for what it is, a dangerous lie. Today, we gather to remember that on the 14th of August 1947, before India claimed its own independence, the Naga people declared to the world that we are a distinct people with our own land, our own history, and our own right to decide our future and live freely as before. We are here to declare that Nagas are perfectly capable of governing ourselves, taking care of one another and our lands. 78 years have passed since that bold declaration in 1947. Our lands have seen many changes. Roads have been laid where once there were only footpaths. Villages have grown into towns, and towns into congested, sprawling hubs. Generations have been born, have lived.
The Nscn-Im Federation express its highest honor to our nation workers who have laid their life for the nation and who are resting at heaven. And I also want to thank on behalf of the Nscn-Im Federation to all our national workers who have sacrificed, despite of all challenges, despite of all hurdles. I once again want to thank our NAGA political people who are present here. Let me start with a quotation stating that independence is the liberty of the people. Liberty is the breath of life for the nation. Today, I will not narrate the history, as NAGA Student Federation have taken many programs to narrate the NAGA history, the NAGA struggle. Way back 14 August 2024, NAGA Student Federation have come up with a program, the NAGA Murung, in commemorating the 14 August, the NAGA Independence Day at Kohima. And March 28, 2025, that is this year, we had the second phase of the NAGA Murung at Chandal, narrating and briefing the NAGA history to our youngsters. So today, let me not brief the history anymore, but let me tell you that NAGA Student Federation stands firmly for the NAGA issue, where the very foundations of the NAGA Student Federation was based on the NAGA political movement. This means to say that the NAGA Student Federation is deeply rooted to the NAGA movement, to self-determinations and to self-independent. Till today, the NAGA Student Federation have not deviated from its stand, for which the NAGA Student Federation has been criticized left and right by various elements that NAGA Student Federation is not for the welfare of the student. Nevertheless, NAGA Student Federation has not bowed down to such element working against the NAGA political movement. There has been a time when NAGA Student Federation